We're back with another Smart Driving Cars special edition, and Alan is at the launch this morning. Alan, give us the play-by-play here. What's going on? We're down to
my goodness.
about 4 minutes.
We're T-minus 4 minutes. The sun is rising, and here we are on the grassy knoll, not so grassy, waiting to launch.
So how far away from you is Starbase?
So we're sitting here about 5 miles away from Starbase. Hopefully you can see it a little bit there in the distance. And there are people sort of all over the place, all over the dunes here. I have my students here, pan over to the students. Oh, hi, students. Hey, Emerson, wave to the camera. Okay. All right, Emerson is all right. We got everybody waving to the camera. So here we are. We're waiting to launch. This is like crazy. I actually got these children up earliest that they've been up since they were 10 years old, I think. And so we're here awaiting it.
Terrific. Can you contrast this at all with the first launch that you were attending to?
I was approximately at the same place. It was as exciting, and we just are going to wait and see what the heck happens here. And I don't know, maybe we'll just hold the camera. We're at T what? T how many? T-2. I mean,
about two and a half minutes.
Yeah, they'll hold it 40 seconds. Yeah, 2.5 minutes. They'll hold it 40 seconds. The feed on the videos is about 7 seconds delayed. So I don't know what you're. I mean, we can't listen to the feeds. And so here we are.
Don't go away. We are holding at T-minus 40 seconds, but once the teams have resolved and see the data that they want to see, the clock can restart straight away and it'll start ticking down from T-minus 40 again, all towards liftoff.
Yeah, exactly. Now, while we do have the ability to hold for up to 30 minutes, we only have a 20-minute launch window. So don't go away. Don't change the channel. And just like Shiva said, we can restart that clock. And there it is.
There it goes.
Clock is rolling. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You put this down.
We are watching the feed from SpaceX. Alan and his students and Elizabeth are about 5 miles away.
We've heard power and telemetry nominal code. We're heading down over the Gulf. Net call out tells us Starship is through the period of greatest stress on the way to space. Now, the next major event is hot staging in just over 90 seconds from now. To get ready, the booster will shut down all but 3 of the Raptor engines. Flames holding the 2 stages together will release, and the Starship's second stage will ignite its engines. Starship will then separate from the Super Heavy booster and head to space. And at the same time, the 3 engines that are still firing on Super Heavy will flip the booster around. 10 more engines will ignite to the boost back burn, putting the first stage on path for a splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico. Engine power continues to look nominal on 33 Raptor engines. We're about to shut down the first stage and perform staging. Let's watch and listen.
And our position of signal Houston and New Orleans. Booster engine cut off.
Stage separation.
Booster cut off.
We're hearing the cheering. The first pillars of Central Spain for SpaceX's Starship.
Incredible views of our super heavy booster. And as you can see, the super heavy booster has just experienced a rapid unscheduled disassembly. However, our ship is still underway with all six.
Power and telemetry nominal.
And we just heard there, ship avionics, power and telemetry nominal. All six engines are lit, as you can see from the GUI there at the bottom right-hand side of your screen.
Alan, you were there for the launch this morning, the second launch of Starship. Give us the overview of what the atmosphere was like there.
Wow, I finally got a chance to sit down after the launch, and I'm still palpitating here, trying to recover. It was glorious. What can I say? I know we didn't have enough bandwidth. There's thousands of people there. Everybody was doing a live stream, I guess, back to friends and family as we were trying to do. So we lost bandwidth, but that we were cheering it on the whole time. I'm yelling, pitch, 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 whatever. It was so clean. It was just, the exhaust, I guess, as everybody could see on the feed, just, you could see the diamonds. Just knew it was just working well. My goodness, they did learn a lot from that first launch.
They did, and you brought students along with you. Tell me about that, and a terrific thing for them, obviously, too.
Yeah, well, we're sitting around in class talking, and I'm telling them that, whenever the next launch is, I'm going. So, I'm not going to be in class. Maybe we'll do something, remotely. And then they sort of indicated, well, maybe they wanted to go, and I said, what, well, whatever. And then I said, well, we'll see if we can make that happen. And in the end, 9 of them said that both they could go and wanted to go, and so I brought them. and for them, I mean, what a marvelous thing to see. I think I mentioned I had the good fortune of being able to witness live the launch of Apollo 11 when I was 25 years old, and it gave me an enormous inspiration. And for them to be able to, see it live, they were almost as thrilled as I was. I mean, and for me, what else am I supposed to do? This is what I'm supposed to do.
The mission was very successful, apparently, everything we know. Tell us what your thoughts are about what they're accomplishing here.
Well, I mean, I think, and it was actually a good fortune for us to have had the 1 day delay, because otherwise this would have been yesterday. And I don't know how long they're going to close Route 4, and allow people to go drive down there to Boca Chica Beach, so that they could actually see the facilities to make this happen. This doesn't just happen out of nothing. A lot of people, a lot of money, a lot of really good work has to go into to get the approval from the Fish and Wildlife Commission to really do this, so it doesn't just destroy the earth and everything else, and to do it right. And so, we were the great benefactors of the fact that there was a 24-hour delay, because yesterday we got up out of bed and we went down there early, and we showed up at the launch site just as they were beginning to stack the second the Starship on top of the booster. And we watched from basically a football field distance, 100 yards, less than 100 yards, watch the whole stacking operation live. Just wow, Steve, what it takes to do this. This is a big thing that has to be lifted and placed perfectly and everything else. And then got a chance to go around the perimeter and view it, and look at it, and look at at least from outside, from again, football field distance, the manufacturing facilities at Starbase, the housing that they put there for workers, the whole 9 yards. And I think for them to see, not only it's called the climax of the launch, but what it takes in preparation. And as we know, everything is about preparation. Prepare yourself to take advantage of opportunities as they're presented to you. And so I think they got a good feel for them. Just saying here, when they come back to Princeton for their 20th or 25th reunion, who knows what the world's going to be like, but I guess they'll have them. They'll say, my goodness, we were there, at the beginning of this darn thing. They'll probably contribute enormously to achieving whatever exists 25 years from now. It's almost guaranteed. So good. Who else is going to do this? They're going to do it.
I guess you'll have to figure out what you're going to say to them at that 25th reunion.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Fred, last thing they're going to want to do is hear from me at that 25th. Because, I'm going to be back there in my pine box, and whatever. Oh, okay. So now I got to take a couple of them to the airport because they have a 9:30 plane. So, Fred, we'll be back with you over and out here.
You'll be back with us from Princeton, and it's just wonderful, Alan.
And we'll be back, doing the day-to-day smart driving car stuff, which again is because people are involved in that. It is tougher than this because this is just physics, F equals ma, Mother Nature, and she's a heck of a lot easier to deal with than people. All right, have a good one, everybody.